Hello, Purple Rose here, and I'm continuing on with the Western Skyrim main quest. So after killing the assassin and avenging the queen, we now have to report back to Svana here in the Lonely Troll, back in Solitude. So yeah, let's do this now. She's with Mark. And yeah, Fenorian went back to the wise woman. She's around here somewhere. To investigate more about the Harrowstorms. And we learnt that they're actually bringing back the Grey Host. Which is not good for anyone in Western Skyrim. Who are you?
Seek not pies or cakes or lesser pastries. No, only the splendor of the sweet roll is worthy of your reverence. You don't want nasty tummy aches, do you? Because too many of those lesser baked goods lead to them. The sweet roll does not.
Yep, sweet rolls are great. So here's Svana, is she alright?
Finally! Waiting in a tavern without a drink is maddening. How do other people do it? And Mog hasn't been helpful. His solution to every problem involves a great amount of alcohol. What news of the bastard who murdered my mother? Did you find him?
We tracked him down and killed the Queen's assassin.
I would have preferred to see him dragged back here for a proper trial and execution. But at least justice has been served. Were you able to determine who was behind the murder? Was it connected to the threat you came to warn my father about?
Yes, the assassin was a vampire who was working with the Icereach Coven. And because he's a vampire, I doubt we would have been able to drag him back.
Damn those Reach witches! And damn my father for being so obstinate! But what does the Coven want? Are they planning to kill my father? What else can you tell me about this threat to our kingdom?
The Coven can summon devastating storms that wipe people's minds and turn them into monsters.
That's horrible. But there must be more to this than simply turning my people into monsters. Well, I'll do what I can to help you. Mother would have wanted me to. What you've done and discovered will be enough to convince my father. It has to be.
Oh, let's hope so, let's hope. But I doubt it.
You and Lyris risked your lives for my kingdom and have been met with nothing but suspicion. You counted on my mother to be your advocate, to convince my father of the Coven's threat. Now she's gone. I'm no substitute, but I'll speak for you.
Will the High King listen to you? Well, he should. You're his daughter.
My father hasn't heard a word I've said since I was old enough to talk. But with Mother gone, someone has to make him see reason. You know, she tried to teach me, but I never listened. I guess maybe I'm more like my father than I care to admit.
The Coven isn't acting alone. Someone called the Ashen Lord commands vampires and werewolves.
That makes it even more imperative that he heeds your warning and takes action. All of the holds are in danger. Hoffingar, Hjalmarch, Karthald. My father needs to do something before another storm strikes. Meet me at the Blue Palace, all right?
I'll meet you there.
I just need a moment to think about how to approach this. Consider the words to use. My courtly manners are a bit rusty, and I've never been much for diplomacy and fancy speeches. Shore's bones, I could use a drink.
Liquid courage. Are you sure you're up to talking to the High King?
I'm not sure of anything. If I don't do this, though, I'll never forgive myself if something terrible befalls the kingdom.
Just get the High King to finally hear us out, and we'll take care of the rest.
Right. Easy as honey-baked pie. It's not like you came here at the behest of his most hated rival or anything. Look, I'll do my best to get him to listen. You have my word on that.
Watching your mother die in front of you must have been devastating. Do you need some time?
Feels like I've been shattered into 1,000 pieces and swept under a rug. But I don't have time to mourn right now, not with the kingdom in danger. Now, let's go talk to my father before I change my mind.
Are you sure you're up to talking to the High King? I just said that. So yeah, we're ready to go.
If you're going to make Svana talk to her father, at least have the decency to buy her a few rounds first. No one should have to stand before the old wolf in a sober state.
Is drinking your answer to everything?
Isn't it everyone's? In my experience, alcohol in sufficient quantities can solve any problem. Give me 10 wagons of ale, and I'll have this entire East-West rivalry business sorted in less than a day.
How would you do that?
Despite claims to the contrary, Nords prefer the drink to the sword. Pity orcs can't say the same. Tell Svargrim and Yoren that the Nord's still standing when the ale is gone and gets to be king, and we won't spill a drop of blood. Maybe some ale, though.
Why did you refer to Svana's father as the old wolf?
The crest of Solitude decorates every stamp and banner. There's even that drab Tower of the Wolf rising above Castle Dower, as grey and solitary as its namesake. Not to put too fine a point on it, but I'm saying the High King resembles an old wolf.
Suppose so.
Wish me luck, Mog.
Forget luck. I suggest a slug of Kindle Pitch whiskey. You'll need it to stand up to your father.
She'll be fine. So shield Captain Vigor.
I should have tried to kill that sea giant the moment I laid eyes on it.
Sea giant? I haven't really explored the inn yet. Anyone else to talk to? I like talking to people.
I spent most of my life hunting game, but that gets boring after a while. Now I hunt down lawbreakers. I'll be back at it again shortly. Try not to get on my list.
I'll try not to. So who's Hagra?
A lifetime of fighting is finally catching up with me.
Okay. I haven't looked upstairs. Or downstairs. So that's the snow smell sweet. So smell? Snow melt. Not sure why I said snow smell. Snow melt. So no one down here. Okay, let's go to the Blue Palace. And confront the High King. This won't go well at all. He'll be like, no, you work for Yoren, I'm not gonna help you. But as Svana said, he sees Yoren even in his soup. He's so paranoid. But I suppose, yeah, he's just worried, but paranoia's gotten to him.
Don't look away.
Which is a shame. But hopefully Svana can convince him. Hopefully. I hope Lyris just keeps her mouth shut, doesn't get aggressive. She has a bad habit of doing that. So yeah, let's go. So where is he? On the throne, I guess.
You would have me spread my forces across the realm to search for nightmares you dredged up from a bottle?
It's not!
Or should I say, the whispers of eastern vipers tickling your ears?
But Mother!
Enough! Then next you come before me to vomit up your counsel, make sure it doesn't stink of treason.
You're still not listening. Old fool. He's gonna get everyone killed.
Damn the man. He wouldn't let me get a word in edgewise. Mother always knew how to talk to him. Me, not so much.
Tell me how your mother would have handled that.
Mother had a way with father, but she could be just as stubborn. If she wanted something done and he wouldn't oblige, she'd do it herself. Time to take her lessons to heart, I guess. If my father won't take a stand, then I suppose it's up to me.
What do you have in mind?
Our kingdom consists of 3 holds. Halfingar, Hjalmarch, and Karthold. I need to warn them. The Jarls might listen, even if my father won't. I'm the daughter of the High King, after all. Time to start acting like one. Will you come with me?
I'll accompany you to see the Jarls.
We should visit Jarl Redharn of Hjalmarch first. If we can convince him of the threat, at least his hold can take steps to protect itself. We'll find him in his hall in Morthal. I'll leave word for Lyris with Mog so she'll know where to find us.
Do you think you can get Jarl Redharn to listen to us?
Honestly, I don't know. But Jarl Redharn tempers his warrior nature with a kindness not often seen in people of his stature. Besides, he's always had a soft spot for me ever since his daughter and I played together at moots and other gatherings.
Have you and your father never gotten along?
I remember a time when we were all happy together. Him and Mother and I. Seems like a long time ago. At some point, he became more and more involved with the trappings of power. He was more interested in being the High King than my father.
Yeah, that's obviously what made him more and more paranoid about the Skald King. But you got along with your mother?
I tried, but interaction with my father made it difficult. She wanted us to be a family. But the High King wanted a queen and a princess. Eventually, he stopped ordering me to attend royal functions. It was my one victory in our relationship.
I get that, but couldn't you be both a family? And? Queen and princess? I mean, you may be royals, but you're still a family. Let's have some words with the High King. If I can get in his chamber. And he's not even here. Well, it sucks. I knew he wouldn't listen. Where does this go? Oh, this goes downstairs. That makes sense. Because the queen was killed here. The assassin escaped through there. And the High King, yeah, makes sense. At least we got Svana on our side.
Saw a bat hanging from a tree limb in daylight the other day. I remember my uncle saying that means much blood will feed the soil. Makes me regret putting aside my sword practice for years.
Yeah, it's an omen for sure. But me, Lyris, Svana, and Fenorian are on it. So I have to go to Morthal. And do the quest there. So I guess we'll head out that way now because I still gotta do this area. And then all of Blackreach.
What is it?
So yeah, I guess we'll head to Martha. Then we could do the quest there. I'm still not sure what these lifts are. I think they take you to Blackreach. I need to explore those. Not sure what the Silver Cormorant is. So yeah, I guess we'll go head towards Martha via this way. Because I think there was a quest I saw at Stormhawk Altar, which is why I didn't explore that yet. So yeah, we'll do that and then head to Morthal. Or maybe do that area. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. So yeah, High King didn't listen to us, which sucks. But knew it would happen. But yeah, we have to go to Mothal now. Convince the Jarls of our plight. Continue this on in the next one. So I'll see you around. Thanks for watching.